Good morning, Primary 5. Welcome back to the math session with me, Miss Tere. So please get yourself ready by reading the books. And now we are in lesson 3. Before you have learned about this. 5 per 6 of 12 equals 5 per 6. Don't forget, of in math is multiplication times 12. So what we have will be 10. So this is what we called as multiplying a fraction by a whole number. If you have any question about it, you may leave your questions in the comment section or you may ask me through Edmodo DM. Before, we also have 3 per 10 times 5 per 12. As you can see, these are fractions. This is proper fraction and this is proper fraction as well. Even though you have improper fraction multiplied by improper fraction or vice versa, you can use this method as well. So what we can see? We see that this 10 and this 5 can be simplified. And this 3 and this 12 can be simplified. So what we have? 1 times 1 per 2 times 4 equals 1 per 8. This is what we call as multiplying two fractions. Today, we're going to learn about how to multiply a mixed number by a whole number. A mixed number by a whole number. Please pay attention. We'll open your textbook, page 81. 3 pupils work on the project. Each pupil worked 1.5 hours on the project. What was the total amount of time the pupils spent on the project? Now, what we can do? We know that there are 3 pupils. Let's imagine this model, this box, into 3 pupils. After that, we know that each pupil or one student spent 1.5 hours. It means that these are also 1.5. After that, what we gonna do? What was the total amount? The total amount of this, of course, we need multiplication skill. So that's what we have. 3 times 1, 1 per half. 3 times 1.5. Okay, so before that, because this is a mixed number, the problem is in mixed number. We gotta convert this mixed number into a fraction. Look at, this is mixed number. This is whole number. Whenever you have multiplied by a mixed number, you gotta make it into a fraction. So what is the improper fraction for these mixed numbers? Don't forget, this is how you make it into a fraction. 2 times 1 plus 1. 2 times 1 equals 2 plus 1, 3. So the numerator will be 3 and the denominator will be 2. So what we have is 3 times 3 per 2. And I believe that 3 times 3 per 2, we have learned that in the previous meetings. That's it. 3 times 3 per 2 equals 9 per 2. Don't forget, this is a big fraction. Make it into the simplest form. What is that? 4.5. So the people spent 4.5 hours on the project. An equation? If you get an equation, you may leave your questions in the comment section or you may ask me through Edmodo DM. Please look at page 82, try 1b, point A. 3, 5 per 6 times 2. Once again, this is a mixed number. Convert it into a fraction first. 23 per 6 times 2. 6 times 3, 18, plus 5, 23. Don't forget the denominator will be same. 23 per 6 times 2. So now what we gotta do? 23 times 2 per 6 equals 46 per 6. Don't forget, the question asking you in the simplest form. Make it into the simplest form by, that's it, 7 per 4 per 6. Is it the simplest? I believe not, because we can make it into 7 2 per 3 as the simplest. So the answer for try 1b point A, page 82 is 7 2 per 3. B. 4 times 2, 3 per 5. So don't forget, whenever you have mixed number, make it into fraction. 4 times 13 per 5. If you have any question or if you are still confused about how to convert mixed number into a fraction, I recommend you to go back to the book of previous grade, which is primary 4, and then you will get the answer there. 4 times 13 per 5 equals 52 per 5. Don't forget, make it into the simplest form. 10 2 per 5. So that's the answer for try 1b, point B. How about C? 1 3 per 4 times 8. Don't forget, make it into a mixed number. What will it be? 4 times 1, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. So what we have? 7 per 4 times 8. That's it. But if you ask me, can we simplify it first? Yes, you can. 8 and 4. This will be 1 and this will be 2. But the answer will be same, 14. 1D, point D. 28 times 5 to the 7. Don't forget. Don't ever forget. Whenever you have multiplication with mixed a number, make it into fraction first. 28 times 37 per 7. That's it. Can we make it simplify? Yes, by divide that 7 and that 28. 28 divided by 7, 4. 7 divided by 7 equals 1. So what we have? 4 times 37 per 1, which is 148 per 1. Don't forget, whenever you have per 1, it can be whole number. So the answer for 1b point D is 148. E. 2 5 plus 9 times 16. What is the fraction for 2 5 per 9? I give you 3 seconds. 1 2 3. 9 times 2 18 plus 5 23. So what we have? 23 per 9 times 16. That's it. But Miss Tere, can we simplify this with this? Of course not, because 9 can be only divided by 3 and 16 cannot be divided by 3. So what we have? 23 per 16 divided by 9. 23 times 16, of course 368 divided by 9 will be 48 per 9. So the answer for try 1b point E is 48 per 9. How about F? 12 times 7, 9 per 10. Make it into fraction. So 12 times 70 per 10. 12 times, that's it. Can we simplify that? Yes, divided by 2. Don't forget, even numbers will always have 2 as the common factors. So 12 divided by 2, 6, and 10 divided by 2, 5. So what we have? 6 times 79 per 5 equals per 100, 74 per 5 equals 94 4 per 5. So that's the answer for try 1b point F, 94 4 per 5. So that's all for today. In chapter 4, we have learned about multiplying a fraction by a whole number, multiplying two fractions, and now multiplying a mixed number by a whole number. If you have any question regarding to our lesson, do not be hesitate or do not be shy or afraid to ask me a question. You may drop your questions in the comment section or you may ask me through Edmodo DM. That's all for today, Primary 5. Happy learning and God bless you.